Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, you should hit that subscribe button. Want to know why? Because I hit 500 subs today, and I am at least this ecstatic about it. Like, I'm so happy, and I cannot thank you guys enough for subscribing to the channel and helping me get to this point. My next goal, obviously, I want to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and at this rate, it shouldn't be a problem. And also, give this video a nice little like. So as the title implies, I made the easy decision of wanting to send the CEO of Instacart a little letter about what's going on. More specifically about my deactivation, that I still think they were in the wrong. I do not think that I should have been deactivated for what happened. Now, for those who don't know, I believe, I don't know 100%, but I believe I was deactivated. Well, in the email it says I was taking too long to deliver the orders. In reality, what I was doing, I was running DoorDash or Point Pickup, and anytime I'd get an order, I would take it, finish up what I was doing, and then I would go shop it. And sometimes it would take me longer than I'd like to get to the store. I'm pretty sure that's what hurt me, but again, I'm not 100%. Their email is so vague, I don't know. So I decided I wanted to send a letter to the CEO. Maybe I can, make something happen, because anytime, trust and safety, you don't get anything back. If you're lucky, you might get a reply, you might get an automated reply, but then you'll just get an automated response after that with whatever problem you're having. So I'll put a screenshot up so you can kind of read along with me, but this is what I have down so far. I'm not going to send it just yet, but I am going to send it fairly soon. So here's what I got. Hello, my name is Dennis, and I am a former shopper for Instacart. Let me start off by saying that I really appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to read this email. I imagine you have a lot on your plate, so I'll try to do my best not to take up too much of your time. On August 17th, I received an email about my account being suspended over suspicious activity in relations to time it took or distance driven to complete recent batches. I replied to the email thinking it was a simple mistake, in hopes of receiving clarification as to what is actually going on. Approximately 11 minutes later, I received an email stating that they confirmed fraudulent activity on my account, and because of this, it will be deactivated. I replied asking for clarification, and so far, no response, as my emails are either being ignored or outright blocked. Without going into much detail, I'd like to state that this deactivation process is flat out wrong. Not only does it deactivate trusted shoppers, I like to think of myself as a trusted shopper. I know, hang on. Toot my own horn. But it also robs your customers of good customer service. At the time of deactivation, I was a 4.97 star shopper with no complaints against me. I always did my best to communicate with the customer and was very fast. In fact, I've surprised a few customers by showing up earlier than expected. While I do pat myself on the back for the good work I know I've done, I might delete that. I'm also willing to admit that I'm nowhere near perfect. I've had my shares of picking incorrect items, used the wrong barcode at Costco during a batch order, and have even delivered an order to the wrong apartment once. Now, side note, as it says right here, I did go back and fix the problem, and the customer was super stoked about that. The apartment that I delivered to, the wrong one, the guy even put the cold stuff in his fridge until I came back, so that was pretty cool. However, in an effort to save on operating costs like any good business would, I believe that automating some parts of the shopper support is flat out wrong. Again, I'm going to rewrite that. This is just an overview of what I'm writing. I did receive an email less than a month before my deactivation warning me of taking too long to deliver orders. The email itself was very vague as to what it implied. Had I known what I was doing wrong, I could have fixed it that day and avoided this mess altogether. I'm quick to learn from my mistakes, but if I don't know what I'm doing wrong, how can anyone on this platform fix it? And that seems to be the general theme with people getting deactivated. They don't know what they're doing wrong, and so they can't fix it. I almost think this is by design, though. In closing, I would like to say that I absolutely loved shopping for the Instacart platform, which I did. I knew the stores well, always handled the order with extreme care, and helped out any customers if they had special instructions as to where to place their order. There's been a few times where I've had to take the order inside the house because they're senior citizens and they have mobility problems. I've even assisted a few senior citizen customers look back on their Instacart receipts when they ask for my help. The one that sticks out in my mind is I had a customer who wasn't sure exactly what she ordered. Like, she could have swore she ordered more, but we looked at the receipt and there was nothing. So that's kind of the gist of this letter that I'd like to send out. If you have any suggestions or critiques or anything, leave them down in the comments, because I'm not going to send this out right away. I am going to rewrite this a bit and make it sound a little more professional, and probably take the part out where I say, well, I do pat myself on the back for the good work I do, which, you know what? I am a firm believer that I actually do good work. Take that as you will. But yeah, I want to know what you think. You know, should I add anything? Should I take anything out? I just want your input. And finally, honestly, if you don't want to critique it or anything, if you want to tell me your story, I would like to hear it down in the comments. I'll even leave my email in the description below if you're not comfortable with posting it in public in the comments. If you want to email it to me, I'm more than fine with that. Or if you want to go to my Twitter account and send me a private message, I'm all for it. You can send it however you want. I want to hear the good, the bad, the ugly, the different, the crazy, anything you can think of. I want to hear your stories. I want to share some of them. So send them to me however you want, because I really want to hear them. So with that, my name is Dennis. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 1,000 subs before the end of the year. And if you like this video, hit that like button, because every like helps this channel grow by showing other people these videos. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. I look forward to hearing from you, good and your bad stories. It doesn't have to be Instacart. It could be DoorDash. It could be any platform you want. Have a good night, everybody.